Ate Camille kasi. Direct si Ate Camille po sabi happy birthday.
Fans, and welcome back to the 2023 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. I am Tatiana Austria, your courtside reporter for today, alongside Daphne Cristobal and Richie Cordero at the panel. Now let's see at the matches that we had earlier at 11 a.m. The CSB Lady Blazers face the USC Golden Tigresses once more, with USC going into the semifinals. And now at 2 p.m., the UE Lady Warriors will face the Arellano Lady Chiefs. 3 teams, now 4 teams, have already booked their spots into the semifinals. The NU Lady Bulldogs, the Adamson Lady Falcons, the FEU Lady Tamaraws, and recently the USC Growling Tigresses. But one player stood out among the rest, and that is Faida Bacanque of the FEU Lady Tamaraws. Now, she helped her team defeat Ateneo with 18 points, built on 15 attacks and 3 blocks for her standout performance so far in the tournament. And in the week, Bacanque was named as the Shakey Super League Player of the Week. Also, a big thank you goes to our Shakey's family for supporting the Shakey Super League teams through the purchase of Shakey Super League bundles. Now, with every purchase, 50 pesos will be donated to your chosen participating school, as well as the proceeds going to their athletic program and the development of collegiate volleyball. You can catch all the sports fun and action live on the social media pages of My Plus Network, Shakey's Philippines, and Shakey Super League, as well as Aliw Channel 23, Solar Sports, Tap Sports, Signal, Sky Cable, and Cable Link Channel. Now let's hear it from Daphne and Caitlin at the panel for this exciting match.
From her support role to showcasing her capabilities that she can lead her squad despite losing against NU, Casey Balingit would have to show that once more. With the variations and maturity on and off the court, Harem Ceballos is expected to anchor the way for the Gray Shirts. For our match at hand, it's the showdown between the UE Lady Red Warriors going up against the Arellano Lady Chiefs, playing for pride. This Shakey's free huddle of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Magandang hapon sa lahat ng ating volleyball fans. Once again, Daphne Cristobal alongside with Richie Cordero. And of course, we have Tati Austria on the sidelines.
Now for this classification match, both of our teams are coming from losses, which means they are coming in the court today with a bounce-back mindset. It's just now a test of character who wants to continue their run here in the Shakey Super League with more victories and a higher standing.
Yes, it's about how you end on a high note para sa larong ito. Pero ngayon, Richie, balikan muna natin ang ating playoff bracket. Just a while back, the USC Golden Tigresses was able to secure the final spot for our semifinals.
Which will perfectly set them up for the semifinals that will happen next week with FEU and USC as one of our matches, and on the other hand, we have NU and Adamson.
Kaya kaabang-abang ang mangyayari sa ating semi-finals game, but more classification games will also happen. Dito lang yan sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum, so why not i-secure nyo na agad yung inyong tickets para makanood kayo dito sa ating Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Pero ngayon, Richie, pag-usapan naman natin, ito, UE Lady Red Warriors, their performance against the NU.
Well, against the defending champions, the UE Lady Warriors managed to inch close in their previous game against the Lady Bulldogs with the game set scores of 19-25, 21-25, and 23-25, which we also have a story on that later on in today's game.
But as we can also recall, yun din yung nagkaroon ng injury, etong si Dongallo during the second set. Pero of course, one player who really led the way para dito sa UE, it was Casey Balingit.
Exactly, and that girl who shined bright, where she stepped up as the leading scorer with 7 attacks, 1 block, and 2 aces on her name.
Imagine, grabe yung naging contribution niya. Although, usually kasi support lang siya eh, pero yung fact na nag-step up siya on that match, hopefully mas makita natin yan sa larong ito. Now, Richie, of course, Arellano University, they lost against the Adamson in 3 straight sets.
Now, although the Lady Chiefs faced a straight set loss, they had a firing attack performance of 31 points, just 5 attacks behind Adamson's 36 points in the attack line, but unfortunately fell short as Adamson dominated on blocks and service aces.
Pero syempre, Richie, no, in the previous games, isang player talaga yung nagiging consistent on their side. And that is Laika Tutlasan, who was just limited by 8 points against Adamson.
Now, even though she was limited as one of Adamson's more prominent players, she was still named the leading scorer for the Lady Chiefs with a basket of a total of 8 points.
And I'm sure na from that game, she will not settle for less kasi sa larong ito, mas makikita natin na hindi na siya rookie unlike last Shakey's preseason championship. But right now, as a sophomore, andun na yung maturity niya and yung level of improvement this time around.
Well, we're gonna need that in today's game, but let's not forget that Cassie Dongallo is also back from an injury from their last game, and she got injured in the second set, but even though she got injured as the leading scorer in the third set, they were still able to very much give a fight to the NU Lady Bulldogs. So let's see how they will perform in today's game now that they would want to have a victory.
Both of these squads, kilala sila sa magandang depensa. Kaya magiging crucial din kung mas mapapakita ba nila yon sa larong ito since UAAP going up against an NCAA school. Knowing na itong Arellano University, they really want to prove something else sa larong ito. Playing for pride, we will start in a while. Kaya huwag na nating patagalin pa as I turn you over to our venue game announcer.
Coliseum in the city of Manila. This is the 2023 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Let us now meet our participants for this match. Beginning with Arellano University Lady Chiefs. Beginning with team captain number 11, Dondi Patindan. First libero number 5, Alec Pablo. Make way for their teammates number 1, Casey Adande. Number 2, Maui Magaling. Number 4, Hart Villa Flores. Number 6, Marian Padillon. Number 7, Laika Tudlasan. Number 10, Donna Paralejas. Number 12, Harem Ceballos. Number 13, Faye Manguban. Number 14, Pau De Guzman. Number 17, Lorraine Pecanya. Number 18, Christine Ginaob. And their second libero is number 8, Alona Kagikla. And now please welcome University of the East Lady Red Warriors. Beginning with the team captain number 12, Kizzy Madriaga. First libero number 16, Nina Zeta. Make way for the teammates number 3, Tin Ekalia. Number 4, Deya Villamor. Number 8, Yesha Rojo. Number 9, Cassie Dungalio. Number 10, Shamel Fernandez. Number 11, Kisha Famulagan. Number 13, Casey Balingi. Number 14, Ash Cañete. Number 15, Dara Nieva. Number 17, Kai Cepada. Number 19, Riza Nogales. And their second libero is number 20, Angelica Reyes. Presenting our game officials for match number 42. First referee, Tay Lejano. Second referee, Antonio Espartero. Let us now meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the University of the East Lady Red Warriors. Starting with team captain center number 12, Kizzy Madriaga. Middle blocker number 8, Yesha Rojo. Outside hitter number 13, Casey Balingin. Opposite hitter number 15, Dara Nieva. Outside hitter number 17, Kai Sipada. Middle blocker number 19, Riza Nogales. And their starting libero is number 16, Nina Zeta. Coaching the Lady Red Warriors is Dr. Obet Vital. And now the starting lineup for the Arellano University Lady Chiefs. Starting with the team captain, middle blocker number 11, Dondi Batindan. Outside hitter number 6, Marian Padillon. Another outside hitter number 7, Laika Tudlasa. Center number 10, Donna Paralejas. Opposite hitter number 14, Pau de Guzman. Middle blocker number 17, Lorraine Pecanya. And their starting libero is number 5, Alec Pablo. The head coach of the Lady Chiefs is Roberto Obetavier.
Para sa ating starting lineup, for the University of the East, we have Balingit, Madriaga, Nogales, Rojo, Nieva, Cepada. Starting libero, we have Zeta. On the other side of the court naman, para sa Arellano University, we have Batindaan, Tudlasan, Paralejas, De Guzman, Padillon, Hecanya. Starting libero nila ay si Pablo. For our match at hand, it's the UE Lady Red Warriors going up against the Arellano University Lady Chiefs, playing for pride.
Beginning this match from Arellano University, Donna Paralejas.
And opening the match, it's going to be Donna Paralejas, their setter. And this setter is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. Nogales earning her first point here on the match.
Great way to start off this match.
Of course, let's also credit Madriaga immediately giving it sa kanilang middle blocker. But right after scoring a point, service error din ang binigay niya.
An early error for the UE Lady Warriors.
Serving for the Lady Chiefs, Laika Tudlasa.
Madriaga want to play. And gagana yan para dito sa UE.
A smart play coming from the UE Lady Warriors. Madriaga just opting to give a drop ball instead of setting up a spiker.
Imagine she's just a rookie for the UE Lady Red Warriors. As they set it up on the middle.
Madriaga trying to activate her middles, but unfortunately she was a bit mistimed.
That's their team captain, Batindaan, who's on deck to serve.
Great first ball from the UE Lady Warriors.
An attack error ang kinumit nitong si Pau de Guzman.
A few errors we are seeing here from both sides in the early hours of the first set.
Siguro medyo nanlalamig pa sila dito. As this is a classification match. Trying to end their run here on a high note. Another attack error here. Galing naman dito kay Laika.
You see that she was trying to attempt and save that ball to give a spike.
We can see it's a UAAP school going up against an NCAA team. As they choose going up here on the middle. Great coverage on the side of the Lady Chiefs. Padillon, hindi yan gagana ngayon. Opportunity for the blue shirts as they go to the Guzman, but then Madriaga was there. Cepada.
An underhand set that was attempted by Nieva, but unfortunately, it became into an attack error as it was miscalculated for that drop ball.
Great intention though, as the Lady Warriors are just up by 1 point. Service ace, not this time. Binigay dito sa gitna.
You see that Rojo had the intention of blocking the ball, but she was a bit too far from the net. That caused the ball to just drop in front of her.
Ganda ng bigay doon kay Pecanya. Very tall middle blocker as we are now currently tied at 4. Adiaga. Nieva to Cepada. Great point coming from Cepada, knowing na si Nieva pa yung nag-set up on the last play. And now Yesha will be serving for UE. And the service ace.
UE starting to warm up.
And this serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Another nice serve, but this time may first ball ng Arellano. As another point will be given by Lorraine.
And a quick turnover coming from the Arellano Lady Chiefs. Let's see that play once again. It was a beautiful setup for a running attack.
It's also nice na itong si Paralejas, ni-utilize niya early here in the set number 1 yung kanyang middle blocker. As Madriaga goes to Nieva. Check ball. And the point will be given to her team. Pasalamat muna tayo sa Converge Fiber X, the official internet provider of the SSL Preseason Championship. Medyo na-challenge sila when it comes to their first ball. Madriaga, back set to Nogales.
Nogales really targeted the zone 2 of Arellano.
Kaya naman ang UE ang magdadala sa atin sa ating first technical timeout.
To the 2023 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship, and now 23 is the new 25. Yan ang motto ng UE Lady Warriors nang makalaban nila ang defending champions NU Lady Bulldogs. Now, it's important to note, they only had 9 players at the time not performing at their 100% potential, but Coach Jerry Yee baited the girls with a samgyup self-treat instead. Sabi nga niya, pag dumikit, parang nanalo na rin. At mukhang panalo nga ang Lady Warriors, hindi lang sa libreng samgyup, pati na rin sa pagkakataong magpalakas at mag-usap kung paano sila magdodoble kayod para maipanalo ang larong ito. Turning it over to Daphne and Richie at the panel.
Thank you so much, Tati. Nakita naman natin, in that game, 9 players lang daw ang nakapaglaro. But then, ngayon, kompleto na sila. 23 is their new 25. Coach Jerry just challenging the girls against the Lady Bulldogs in that game. Cepada, well read by the defense of Arellano. That's Pecanya. And that block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Back-to-back points, courtesy of Lorraine.
Madriaga activating quickly from the middle side of the court.
Nogales, we are hearing her name dito sa ating unang set.
And we noticed both of our setters from the UE Lady Warriors and the Arellano Lady Chiefs trying to activate their middle attackers as early as the first set.
They'll be giving another opportunity para sa Lady Warriors to set up a play. Another point para dito kay Nogales.
Tudlasan attempting to block Nogales. But too much power on that point.
Kailanganin muna magpa-timeout ang Arellano University.
Hindi natin ma-block na maayos. May nakabuka yung mga kamay. Paano yan? Anong gagawin natin? Kada mapalo sila, gano'n na lang mangyayari. 2 beses na nangyari. Anong gagawin? Pero nilagyan yung kamay sa ibabaw. Plus yung pasa, walang pasa eh.
As the new school year begins, Shakey's is bringing back its back-to-school treat. Students can enjoy their all-time favorite bunch of lunch for only 199 pesos, save 30 pesos. Just present your school ID and enjoy this special treat.
Now from that timeout, the girls of Arellano was just given instruction to be more aggressive when they block because medyo tuloy-tuloy na yung points na nakukuha ng UE.
Let's see if they can bounce back from that, but the service ace will be given by courtesy of Kai Cepada. Isa yan sa mga players na natili para sa side ng Lady Warriors. 12-7 ang ating score. Paraleas to Batindaan. That connection on the middle. We would love to see more of those plays.
And you love to see the trust that Batindaan gives her setter because that takes time to build, especially if you're a middle blocker.
Great read on the side of Arellano University. Yung mga kakailangan natin na meron na kayong opensa, ang ganda pa ng blockings ninyo.
Exactly, and I think that came from the timeout also that their coach was trying to tell them to be more aggressive in blocking because it's the first line of defense when there is an attacker in front of you.
And we do know na ito si Coach Obet Javier. Ang tagal niya ng coach dito for the Lady Chiefs. Four-point lead para dito sa UE. Long serve for Riza.
I believe that's the second service error coming from her.
Lang, very costly since kalaban niya na lang yung sarili niya dyan. Pero pasalamat muna tayo sa Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the SSL Preseason Championship. Zeta, sinet up dito kay Nieva. Pero net touch na. Paralehas. Nigay dito kay Padillon off the blockers.
And then Leon with no hesitation of getting that ball to the other side of the court. You see that she was confident even with her approach.
Madriaga. Bigay dito kay Balingit. But as per the first referee, ball went out at walang check ball. So point will be given here on the Lady Chiefs. 2 points na lang ang kinakailangan nila to tie set number 1.
Good serve from Batindaan.
Combination play, hindi yan gagana. Paralehas. Goes to the Guzman. Adriaga to Cepada. Using the net.
And another error coming from the Arellano Lady Chiefs.
Double contact ang tinawag ng ating referee.
I believe that's the third error coming from the Lady Chiefs.
Paralehas to Padillon.
Let's see that play once again. A perfect set to Padillon. That's why it was very easy for her to place that ball where there was no person to defend it.
And nakita natin yung blockers medyo na late na eh.
And I guess that's an objective also of the setter to really trick the other players when they try to block your attackers.
Tudlasan. Back row kill. Yan gagana.
Back row attempt from Tudlasan.
So ngayon, ang Lady Warriors ang magdadala sa atin sa ating second technical timeout. 16-13 is their score.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face.
As the new school year begins, Shakey's is bringing back its back-to-school treat. Students can enjoy their all-time favorite bunch of lunch for only 199 pesos. Save 30 pesos. Just present your school ID and enjoy this special treat.
Some substitutions coming from the Lady Chiefs side.
Nagbalasa muna itong si Coach Obet Javier as Adante and Villa Flores comes in. Sabado. Nice block on the side of the Lady Chiefs. Mukhang ginawa nila ang kanilang assignment at alam nila yung tendencies ng attackers na itong UE. And Longalio comes in for the Lady Warriors. That block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. 2-point lead for UE. As they go dito sa gitna. Ganda ng basa doon ni Nogales. Nogales to Cepada. Free ball ang binigay ni Madriaga. Tudlasan with a kill. Zeta was there. Talang net touch na. Ang nangyari in that rally.
Medyo palitan ng errors ang ating dalawang kupunan.
1-point lead na lang for UE.
Great first ball from the UE Lady Warriors. And a kill from Dongalio in the middle.
Fresh coming from the bench. And this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
What a way to introduce yourself back in the volleyball court. Let's not forget that you got injured in the second set last game. Pero nabati ko yata as she commits a service error.
Sayang, ang ganda nung pasok niya. And ang si Balios. Pasok na yan para dito sa Lady Chiefs. And Nogales, once again.
Now you like to see that once UE is given a free ball, that they will take the chance and the opportunity to create plays and activate as much of their attackers as possible.
More than 3 points coming from Nogales here. Dito lang yan sa ating set 1.
Good service.
Great anticipation there. Coming from Balingit. Sa mga inaasahan, Richie dito sa side ng UE. That's Casey Balingit. Pero pasalamat muna tayo sa Summit Bottled Water, the official water of the SSL Preseason Championship. And Villa Flores making her presence felt. And De Guzman babalik dito sa loob as well as Paralejas.
Arellano starting to stabilize their composure here in the first set.
Balik sa dalawa ang halamangan nitong UE.
Now we see that the setter, Paralejas, is now serving. So nasa likod na siya. That means she has 3 spikers to opt to when she is going to set the ball.
Great block para dito sa side ng Lady Chiefs. Kakapasok lang nitong si Pao. But then she was able to read that attack from UE.
It's amazing how one time out and one instruction coming from Coach Obet of the Arellano Lady Chiefs can make such a change and such a difference in their performance.
They go here to Tudlasan. Off speed yan, hindi yan gagana ngayon.
A bit far from the net from that set from Madriaga.
Tudlasan. Nabasa na yan. Donna, binigay sa gitna. Not gonna work. They go back to Balingit with an angle. Tudlasan with a kill.
Laika Tudlasan opting to have a longer and a higher ball, just targeting the head of Dongallo.
Kaya naman kakailanganin na ng timeout nitong Lady Warriors since we are tied at 19.
Dandahanin lang. Relax. Reset ulit, reset. First to 6, first to 6. Kalma lang, kalma lang. No pressure, no pressure. Reset, watch out na yung nangyari.
Huwag natin pigilan yung sarili natin. During training time, ang taas ng net. Everyone is jumping. Now, ang baba ng net, sumasabit sa net back. Just slow down.
Now, in that timeout, we noticed that the players were actually the ones who were giving instruction to their own teammates. And I guess that gives you a lot of confidence and a lot of responsibility as a player to be the one to speak up, especially in the case of Madriaga. As a setter, you're also the spokesperson and the playmaker, which gives you a lot of responsibility to lead your team.
Indeed, a very crucial role for Madriaga, but she seems to be embracing that. Kaya lang ngayon kasi we are tied at 19. Kanina, lamang pa sila. Want to play? Not this time. As Nogales, the block.
In that previous set, you know that Tudlasan is a name to guard. So it's great for UE to limit her as early as now.
That block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Donna goes to Hannah.
Dongallo. Well, she attempted it from the back row, but unfortunately, I think she hit the ball too low already when she approached for it.
Dikit ulit tayo dito sa 20. As Laika is on deck to serve. And that sails out. Pasobra.
Madriaga now on the service line.
Salamat muna tayo sa Converge Fiber X, the official internet provider of the SSL Preseason Championship. Combination play. And Dongalio.
And she is back inside of the court.
Anong di naman siya galing sa minor sprain ankle injury. Walang pagbabago sa talon at sa atake. And that spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Madriaga chooses Dongalio.
This time blocked by the Arellano Lady Chiefs.
Now Picaña comes in, replacing Ceballos. Papatawag muna ng timeout itong Lady Warriors.
Anong patapangan lang to? Madali lang naman. Lahat naman ito mapagkakatiwalaan na. Okay? So it depends kung sino lang yung mas aggressive right now. So call it. Agawan sa call. Okay? So crucial point. Palagi tayo nagkukulang dito. Nabawi tayo. Okay? Tatlo lang, tatlo lang. Lastly, let's start with the pass. Good. Pass.
Let's go, guys. Pass.
And again, Madriaga was the one who led that team huddle to actually be more aggressive na agawan tayo sa bola, to not let any of the balls touch the floor because it is a crucial point and they will need to be more aggressive if they want to close this set as a victory.
Lady Warriors will only be needing 3 points to secure set number 1 and make that 2 right after that service error committed by Batindaan.
A very crucial error there for the Lady Chiefs.
And a block point.
The Lady Chiefs attempted to actually make a play out of that ball, but unfortunately, it was very heavily guarded by the UE Lady Warriors.
And that block of the set is brought to you by Perry Perry Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
Alam niyo na dapat yung gagawin nyo doon pag gaganon. Sayang yung isang bola, oh. Hindi lahat napapansin ng konti. Mag-decide kayo anong gagawin nyo.
A lot of frustration coming from Coach Obed to his girls.
And now UE is at set point. Hindi na pwede magkamali dito ang Arellano as Padillon was blocked by Cassie Dongalio. And the Lady Warriors are successful in securing set number 1.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories,
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Give it 10, 15, 20, down to the minute 20,000.
Happy na si Sir, oh.
So happy.
As the new school year begins, Shakey's is bringing back its back-to-school treat. Students can enjoy their all-time favorite bunch of lunch for only 199 pesos. Save 30 pesos. Just present your school ID and enjoy this special treat. What a great start for the UE Lady Red Warriors, wherein they were able to secure set number 1.
Well, there was a bit of exchange of errors coming from both of our teams, but once they composed themselves, the UE Lady Warriors were able to have a lot of spikes and also displayed great defense, while Arellano on the other side became more aggressive in the middle parts of the set with blockings and a few attacks here and there, of course from Batindaan, Picaña, Padillon, De Guzman, and Tudlasan, while on the other side, Dongalio also dominated with the help of Balinggit, Cepada, and Nogales with attacks and blocks.
And naman ang ating naging final score, 25-21 just in set 1. Pero balikan natin ang ating stats wherein when it comes to attacks, medyo malaki talagang difference.
And those attack points are very important as UE scored 12 from the attack line and 7 from UE. Pantay naman dito ang ating block points with 3 apiece, and with service aces, UE ang nakalamang from 3-1 ng Arellano.
Pero marami din nabigay na errors. Itong UE, bonus point para sa Arellano. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Well, now that we are starting the second set, we are expecting better composure from both of our teams with less errors, hopefully, to be made here.
Different lineup. Since meron tayong all-to-play rule, Abante gets that ball.
Villaflores quickly being activated in the open side of the court for the Arellano Lady Chiefs. And let's not forget that she is one of the most efficient players in the open side from our previous seasons as well.
First point of the set belongs to the Lady Chiefs. Fernandez goes to Dongalio. Drop ball, hindi yan gagana ngayon. And that's a score coming from Villaflores.
Another point for Villaflores.
And on the floor, para dito sa Arellano, we have Adante, Ceballos, Magaling, Mangubat, Villaflores, and Ginoa. On the other side of the court naman, we have Ecalia, Fernandez, Villamor, Famulagan, Dongalio, and Cañete. And gagana.
Dante with a quick set to her middle spiker. Mangubat. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Balinggit.
Yung bola dito kay Dongalio. Successful on that kill.
Dongalio with a very convincing and aggressive approach for that powerful attack. Famulagan with a sharp serve, but great first ball from Arellano.
Abante. Binigay dito ang bola
Kay Ceballos.
Got too much sauce on that last hit.
Great start here from both of our teams. Although that serve was a bit too low for the net.
1-point lead para dito sa Arellano, pero pasalamat muna tayo sa Converge FiberX, the official internet provider of the SSL Preseason Championship. As Fernandez goes to Cañete. Abante, binigay na lang dito ang bola kay Ceballos. Successful
Ceballos is very smart on that attack. Given that Adante's set was a bit too high, Ceballos knew that she had blockers in front of her. That's why she just opted to spin that ball on top of the blocker's hands to get that point in the middle of the UE Lady Warriors. Great floor defense on that last point.
As Fernandez chooses Dongallo. Easy point. Just seeing that hole on the side.
And I guess it also comes to an advantage that Dongallo was very high above her blockers, that she was able to place that ball where she can see that there was nobody guarding it.
Great serve coming from Cassie.
Underhand set.
Ball is still in play. Fernandez goes to Cañete. Andun ang coverage.
Villamor placing that ball, but Villaflores was there. Great
Fernandez
first ball.
1-2 play. Hindi yan gagana. Dongallo off speed na lang. Not gonna work. As they set it up dito kay Villamor. Di pa rin. Longest rally of the match. Dante. Inigay sa gitna. Cañete responded. Great coverage para sa dalawang koponan, but an attack error coming from Dongallo. Medyo nang gigil na siya on that last hit.
It's an unfortunate error coming from Dongallo, but let's give credit to both of our teams for displaying such beautiful floor defense and coverage on that last sequence.
Ganun na lang yung panghinayang na in that longest rally of the match, sa error pa matatapos.
Back row attack from Villaflores.
Dante. Fernandez to Villamor. Great coverage. 1-2 play sana. Ang gusto nitong si Adante, but hindi yan gagana since medyo mababa na. Lamang ng isa, ang Lady Chiefs.
Great placement on that short ball serve.
Richie just like that. We are tied at 6 here in set 2.
A more aggressive second set of players coming from both of our teams. Medyo level na yung laro nila for the second set.
Dante with the running attack. In the middle. Balik sa gitna. Reyes was there for coverage.
Dongallo trying to and what a lucky shot coming from Villamor. She was already under the ball and her spike actually almost went out. Luckily, it hit that line perfectly. This is the kinds of attacks na medyo mahirap basahin because you don't know if it's gonna go out or in.
1 point lead ngayon para sa UE. Was able to get set number 1, Villamor. Dante binalik dito sa gitna. Back set. And that worked well para dito kay Mary Calia. Yeah, first technical timeout, it belongs to the UE Lady Red Warriors. This Shakey Super Fan of the Day is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. Pero ngayon, makibalita muna tayo, Richie, kay Tati Austria.
Coming from their last game, Arellano University only had 2 days of practice as revealed by Coach Obet, who is still pumped to face another UAAP team, which is the UE Lady Warriors. Now, Batindaan, who was previously absent due to a vulnerable immune system, was finally cleared by her physician as she made a return to the court earlier. Nonetheless, it is the Lady Chiefs' main goal to win. And if not, it will be to showcase their raw power and tune skills in every point scored. Sabi ni Coach Obet, pipilitin nilang abutin ang UE standard hanggat kaya. Back to you, Daphne and Richie.
Thank you so much, Tati, for that report. As the Lady Warriors are up by 3 points, kanina sila yung down. Ngayon sila na ulit yung lamang. As the Lady Chiefs are really struggling to get their momentum here in set 2. Team Captain Batindaan.
Nongari from the back.
Another chance for the Lady Chiefs.
Sharp attack coming from Ginaob.
And that worked well para dito kay Joyce. And the school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. And a service ace will be given here.
Lucky serve for Ceballos. It was actually already going out, but unfortunately it touched the hands of the UE Lady Warriors.
Right after that ace, service error naman ang nibigay niya. Balik sa 3 ang kalamangan. Fernandez goes to Ecalia. Andun ang coverage para sa Lady Chiefs. But an attack error, back-to-back errors ang ibinibigay nitong si Ceballos.
And this is what we don't want to see coming from the Arellano Lady Chiefs now that they are trying to compose themselves.
Binigyan mo na ito ng 2 bola na patay niya. Ito, galing na sa error eh. Ano, gusto mo lang papawiin? Mas madali makapatay ang bola na malapit sa net. Hindi mo makukuha sa lakas yan, Mick. Ispinan mo ng bola, gamitin mo yung kamay. Ay, palo ka ng palo. Sino ba nandun? Si Donggal yung nandun eh. So, walang katao-tao doon sa corner na yun. Bakit hindi mo kayo galing yung bola?
Compose.
As the new school year begins, Shakey's is bringing back its back-to-school treat. Students can enjoy their all-time favorite bunch of lunch for only 199 pesos, save 30 pesos. Just present your school ID and enjoy this special treat.
Now in that time out, it was a very direct instruction from Coach Obet to actually be smarter with their players and where to give the ball.
This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. It's really a big problem for them knowing na wala na silang first ball, wala pa silang coverage on the side of Arellano. So it's really up to the players on how they would try to stay alive here in set number 2.
UE doing a great job dominating and taking advantage of the errors that is being committed by Arellano.
Kasi kanina dikitan pa yun, Richie, but right now 6-point lead for UE. Fernandez goes to the middle, and Famulagan delivers. Make that lead into 7.
7-point lead, and to think that Arellano was the one leading in the first parts of this set. And another point for the UE Lady Warriors for that service ace.
16-8 ang ating score para sa ating second technical timeout.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face.
Off the Game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
Now, it's always a joy to see families support one another, especially when it comes to sports. It brings up the energy inside of the court, especially if you're a player. It's a different feeling to feel the support of your loved ones.
That's right, Richie. Nakaka-inspire lalo maglaro kapag andito yung family mo. Asecalia was blocked. Villamor. Dante.
To Villa Flores with that such a crisp attack coming from the open side of the court. Even though she had two blockers in front of her, without hesitation, she gave it her all. And that allowed that ball to go straight to the blocker's hands and outside of the court.
And kanina pa natin makikita yung attempts sa tong si Villa Flores. She was denied or attack error yung nangyayari. So it's nice na finally she can bounce back. Attack error naman ang nangyari dito sa UE.
Actually, because of the all-to-play rule, we see that Casey Dongallo was actually saved here in the second set while Villa Flores was saved for Arellano to play.
As we thank Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the SSL Preseason Championship. Ekalia, wise on that hit, using the hands of the blockers, kaya block out ang nangyari. Balik sa pito. Kalamangan Richie. Dante, balik dito kay Hart. Fernandez to Dongallo. Great floor defense by their libero. Reyes setting it up dito kay Dongallo. Fernandez, medyo na-awkward na si Dongallo. And another score coming from Villa Flores.
Battle of the open hitters here in that last sequence, but Villa Flores remained victorious for that point.
Pero ngayon, babalik na sa loob si Donna. As well as Pau de Guzman.
Now the all-to-play rule is not in play anymore because the score has reached 16.
As we thank Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the SSL Preseason Championship. Fresh from the bench, great serve. As they go back to Hart.
Good coverage also. Another attack error. Tudlasan really tried to attempt to adjust to that set to the back row, which was actually so far from the attack line where it usually is set up. Maybe that's why she also struggled to bring that ball to the other side.
Pero kilala talaga tong si Laika Tudlasan from her back row kills. But so far, parang wala pa siyang successful attempt.
This time, Villa Flores from the back. Fernandez tried to attempt to still save that ball in the other side of the court, but unsuccessful.
And cut down that lead into 6. Hart with that sharp serve. Dongallo, tinawid na lang ang bola. Chance ball para sa Lady Chiefs. Donna goes to Laika.
Zeta tried to save that ball and Villamor is still trying to chase it, but Unfortunately, that point will be for Arellano with that powerful attack coming from their open hitter.
Hart with another serve. Donna. Want to play, not gonna work this time. Donna, back set. Dito kay Pau.
Masyadong nanggigil dun si De Guzman, trying to drop that ball. Well, she didn't also have enough time to adjust because it was very limited that she came from an attack and she was also set up again.
Paralejas chooses Laika. And a block point. That's courtesy of Mongabat.
It's good to see that Arellano is still trying to remain dominant and blocking, just like how they did in the first set. So they may need that to inch closer to the score of 19-14.
Medyo nagkakaroon na nga ng momentum dito ang Lady Chiefs. As Fernandez goes to Dongallo. She was blocked. Fernandez attacking. Laika with an exclamation point. Not this time. Zeta was there to defend. And a block point para dito sa Lady Chiefs.
Beautiful block point for the Lady Chiefs as they easily read Dongallo from that attack.
Pasalamat muna tayo sa Converge Fiber X, the official internet provider of the SSL Preseason Championship. As their kapitan na Madriaga comes in once again. Medyo na-stuck na sa 19 itong Lady Warriors. They go to Pau. Too much muscle on that hit.
Attempting to have an angle attack, but also miscalculating where that ball should be placed.
At unti-unti na nga bumabalik. Starting 6. Itong side ng UE. Acepada also comes in. Cañete.
Good blocking from Arellano.
And Cepada, fresh from the bench, hitting the corner from that kill.
How light does Cepada look when she approaches for that spike?
The spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Ang bola, ibig sabihin, hindi yan yung tamang height eh. Kahit na lamang tayo sa middle, kung hindi mo mabibigyan ng tamang bola yan, wala rin ang pagkakataon na binigay sa atin ng loop kung mga tayo sa middle. Ano bang dapat na ipagmadali? Wala naman dapat, tayo naghahabol eh. Tapos tayo pa yung mag-i-error sa setting.
Coach Obet just looking for that first ball to be delivered to their setter to be able to activate the middle blockers because they know that they have the advantage of tall and maybe dominant middle blockers. So they're just looking for that play to be activated.
And indeed, sila yung naghahabol, so they really cannot afford to commit errors. Yung pinopoint out din ni Coach Obet Javier, na dapat sila yung mas malinis na yung galaw since sila yung naghahabol.
When you say malinis, they're taking care. They should take care of how they are composed and how they move inside of the court. That they can't have too much risks now that they are trying to gather themselves up to have momentum. So let's see, coming from that service error of the UE Lady Warriors, how they can maintain the composure and at least stay alive in the second set.
You really have to hold on here in set number 2 as Cañete.
That set was a bit too low for Cañete. She already came in for an approach and the set was actually, it only actually reached the height of her elbow when she spiked that ball.
But Madriaga immediately apologizing na Mali niya daw in her setting decision.
Sharp serve here.
What a set coming from Madriaga.
It was a good block from the Arellano Lady Chiefs, but great mind presence coming from UE to actually just drop and give that ball to the other side.
The school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Another great serve for the Lady Warriors as Tudlasan off speed. Reyes was there.
Cañete naman nakabawi with a back quick attack. You know, even if it wasn't a spike, she was still able to place that ball where it needed to be placed, and that was right in front of her blocker's hands.
You know, currently the Lady Warriors is at set point. Dante goes to Tudlasan. And she gets that point.
Successful point there for Laika Tudlasan, who is now going to the service deck for her team. Now we saw that the Arellano Lady Chiefs had a bit of errors, so in this last point, that they might give away a set point. They need to stay composed.
And Dongallo just ending that set number 2, hitting that corner, saying that no one was there. Kaya naman lamang dito ang UE, 2-0.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Give it 10, 15, 20, down to the minute 20,000.
Happiness is zero. And Shakey's is bringing back its back to school treat. Students can enjoy their all-time favorite bunch of lunch for only 199 pesos. Save 30 pesos. Just present your school ID and enjoy this special treat.
Now the second set, we had a stronger start from both of our teams. Although Arellano led the first parts of the set, UE was composed and actually dominated in the middle part and pulled away really long with a 7-point lead with the help of Dongallo, of course, Ekalia Kamulagan, while Villaflores on the other side, Ceballos and Genaob Mangubat really played well for their teams.
Let's also credit, of course, yung naging ball distribution ng kanilang second setter, which is Fernandez. Pero makikita natin with our set 2 statistics, a bit wide difference when it comes to their attacks.
Well, it was actually similar to the first set where UE had 12 attacks and Arellano only had 8. But let's see here that service aces, UE had 8 while Arellano had 1. And pantay naman dito ang errors for both of our teams. And still a bit of errors committed, which is still being worked on for both of our teams to limit.
But right now, Rishi, nakita natin nag-experiment na nga ito si Coach Obet Javier as Adantes on deck to serve. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now.
And now that we're in the third set, the auto-play rule is not in play anymore, which means these teams have their best players inside of the court.
Villa Flores with a kill. Zeta was there.
Fernandez from the back. Quickly activating Batindaan. And this is what Coach Obet was actually looking for in the second set, that they were looking for more plays to be activated and to be displayed for the Lady Chiefs to do.
First point of set number 3 belongs to the Lady Chiefs. It's Madriaga. Goes to Dongallo. Easy point.
Beautiful attack coming from Dongallo. And to think that that set was so far from the net. And with her approach just clipping on top, it's very hard for her to actually angle that kind of attack.
That spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Ball is still alive from that kick save of the Arellano Lady Chiefs. Dongallo again, but this time blocked.
Madriaga to Dongallo.
Cañete with a sharp serve.
Ganda ng service doon ni Cañete. As Fernandez. Dongallo unable. Deliver the ball. Medyo napasobra na siya doon, Richie.
We have 2 spikers on the side of UE in the front line and 3 for Arellano. And another attack error coming from the UE Lady Warriors.
As Fernandez, just an all-around player para dito sa UE. Sometimes, naglalaro siya bilang libero. Nung second set, she was the setter. Right now, spiker na siya. Adante tutudlasan. Great read. Coming from Zeta.
Long shot for Dongallo. And you see that if Casey Dongallo isn't set up properly, or the set that she likes, she still pushes her way to maybe place the ball na mahirapan yung kabilang team.
Nagawa niya talaga ng paraan. Any set. As we thank Converge Fiber X, the official internet provider of the SSL Preseason Championship. Adriaga goes to Dongallo. Back-to-back points para sa kanya.
Very smart player indeed as she drops that ball with a sharp angle to zone number 4.
Four to 3 is our score. 1-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Tudlasan off the blockers. Rojo, nabasa na nila yan. Fernandez with an attack error. Off-speed sana ang target niya.
2 attack errors on the side of UE. And these are the errors that Arellano has been looking for so that they can take advantage and at least, now that they are tied up, they can at least pull away and try to advance even more.
Madriaga, balik dito kay Fernandez with an angle.
Difficult angle for the UE Lady Warriors. That
Fernandez.
was Fernandez, yes. Difficult angle, and imagine to come from an approach that the ball was set up to you from your back. It's very hard to read and very hard to adjust to.
Medyo naging awkward na kayong set doon pero nagawan pa rin ang paraan ni Fernandez. Pero sasagot dito si Villa Flores.
And we were talking about Villa Flores, how she was one of the most efficient spikers, especially in the previous season. So it's good to see her perform here in the third set because in the second set, she was a bit limited. So now that she's heating up, it's good to see her perform.
That spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Rojo trying to drop that ball. And Villa Flores goes from the back.
Ganda ng coverage dito ni Zeta as Cassie was blocked. Chansa para dito sa Arellano. And they go to Tudlasan. Well read by Fernandez.
Tudlasan went for that attack with full power, but it was heavily guarded by the UE Lady Warriors on that point. Let's see that once again. Basa na eh, na sa open ibibigay. And Fernandez was just perfectly timed to block Tudlasan on that point.
It's the perfect timing that really worked well. Para kay Fernandez, 1-point lead for UE. Asadante was back to Tudlasan.
Tudlasan attempting to have more power and actually a higher spike because of her blocker in front of her, but unfortunately it didn't even hit and it went out.
Now 2-point lead for them. 7-5 ang ating score.
Rojo with a sharp serve.
Running attack.
Adante activating her middle blockers perfectly. That was Peñana.
That's Pekanya. It worked well. Ganun yung mga kailangan pa nating makita sa Lady Chiefs.
Well, you see that when they are able to produce those types of plays, nahihirapan ang UE Lady Warriors to block it. This time, too much angle on a quick attack coming from Cañete.
2-0 run on the side of the Lady Chiefs. Currently, we are tied at 7. Let's see sino magdadala sa atin sa ating unang technical timeout. Successful on the jump serve as they go to Cepada. Padillon. Zeta was there. Madriaga. Balik kay Cepada ang bola.
Cepada just perfectly adjusting to that set.
And Kai Cepada will be bringing us to our first technical timeout here in set number 3. 8-7 is our score. As the new school year begins, Shakey's is bringing back its back-to-school treat. Students can enjoy their all-time favorite bunch of lunch for only 199 pesos. Save 30 pesos. Just present your school ID and enjoy this special treat. Pero ngayon, makibalita muna tayo dito kay Tati Austria. Tati?
There may be no promise of a Samgyeopsal treat this time around, but the Lady Warriors are just as motivated to place as high as they can in this tournament. During the huddle, all players had one thing on their minds: to win 3 straight sets and to win it fast. Prolonging the game might challenge their stamina, as open hitter Casey Balingit shares they also had only 2 days of training that focus on consistency and the same routine rather than experimenting on new plays. Will this be enough to secure today's win? What do you think, Daphne and Richie?
Well, they are doing a really great job in producing that goal that can be a victory for today's game as they remain dominant in the first 2 sets. But we see now in the third set that both of our teams are being very aggressive and they are putting more effort into their blockings, into their floor defense, and even more in their attack. So let's see how this game will turn out for the Lady Warriors.
And although wala na silang chance to secure a slot in the semifinals, it's about winning on a high note. Siyempre gusto nila maganda pa rin yung kanilang pupuntahan dito sa ating standings.
Exactly. This is a classification match, which means whoever will win here will have a higher ranking or a higher chance to end their run here in the Shakey Super League on a higher note.
But Richie so far, Tudlasan can't get her groove here, kaya papalitan muna siya ni Pau de Guzman. Aspadillon. Di yan gagana ngayon.
Chance for Arellano.
Pero ngayon, ang running attack, hindi yan gagana. Too much muscle on that kill.
And Coach Obet now is substituting players. Trying to shuffle the players when he is seeing a bit of errors being committed here. And I guess it's his way of trying to maintain the composure that they had in the first minutes of the third set.
For sure, hinahanap din ni Coach kung sino yung gumagana sa kanila. As Madriaga.
Too low on that set. Adante naman.
Madriaga. Binigay dito kay Cepada. Tinapik lang ang bola.
And Hart, Villaflores was actually able to read it. Medyo nabitin lang siya doon. But a beautiful play here coming from Cepada.
The school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
Hindi yung abot tayo ng abot ng kamay. Yung bola naman, hindi naman na pinapalo eh. Binibilisan na lang yung paglagay ng bola sa gilid. So anong gagawin natin? I-improve naman natin yung galaw natin sa loob. Paulit-ulit na lang, pangatlong set na to, ganyan pa rin ang nangyayari. Oh. Nagta-time out pa rin ako sa 12. Oh.
We both know that Arellano is a team, or is an attacking team, that actually produces a lot of points coming from drop balls and placement balls. And it's ironic to see that it's actually being done to them this time.
Kumbaga yun yung strength nila. Right now, yun yung nagiging weakness nila. As they are down by 5 points.
Too low on that first ball.
Dante goes to the middle.
Although a lifting violation called on Adante. And kita mo medyo tumagal yung bola sa kamay ni Adante.
And make that lead into 6. This time, that service sails out, cutting the momentum of the Lady Warriors. Madriaga, combination play. Cepada.
Just like that, Madriaga being in the front line gives so much opportunity for her to play around with her two spikers in front.
Richie, if we can recall, nung nakaraang Shakey Super League Preseason Championship, grabe yung naging introduction nitong si Kai Cepada. Kasi nagpakilala siya agad. First game pa lang yun ng Shakey's.
Yes, and she became such a name to remember. But first, a great attack from Batindaan of the Arellano Lady Chiefs. Let's see that play once again. Oh, that was a perfect setup for Batindaan coming from Adante.
Kailanganin yung ganong aggressiveness galing kay Kapitana, as we thank Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the SSL Preseason Championship. (15-9) is our score here in set number 3. Make that 15-10 right after that service error committed by Cañete. Madriaga.
Beautiful setup from Madriaga.
Ganda rin ang depensa dito.
Another chance for UE.
Madriaga to Rojo.
Adante to Villaflores with a left hand drop. And that's what you like about the attackers of Arellano, is that they are very quick to adjust and to be smart of their plays.
Ganda rin ang naging option doon ni Villaflores. As the lead is just down by 4 points, Madriaga.
Another chance for UE.
1-2 play. Villa Flores, the help of the net. That will not work para dito kay Yesha Rojo. Kanina pa siya actually nabibigyan ng bola, pero nababasa kasi.
I think it's because Arellano is also trying to be more aggressive when it comes to blocking the middle attackers of UE, of course.
Kumakapit pa dito ang Lady Chiefs. 3 puntos na lang ang kalamangan ng UE. Dongallo with an exclamation point.
You see that she barely even approached for that attack and she was still able to deliver an explosive and crisp attack. Rinig mo yung palo ni Dongallo pag siya yung pumapalo.
Punta na tayo sa ating second technical timeout. 16-12 is our score.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face.
School year begins, Shakey's is bringing back its back-to-school treat. Students can enjoy their all-time favorite bunch of lunch for only 199 pesos. Save 30 pesos. Just present your school ID and enjoy this special treat.
Arellano performing a better attacking system for their team.
That's also with the help of their setter, rather, si Adante.
Yes.
Just maximizing all of her spikers.
And this time it was De Guzman to finish off for that point.
But I think it went out on that last kill. Kaya ngayon, si Madriaga ang magsiserve for UE. Matindaan. Not this time. Cassie Dongallo with a hammer kill.
That just left me speechless because a while ago we were looking for Casey Dongallo to have those explosive attacks, and this time she did not hesitate to show us the exact same.
That spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Matindaan, making her presence felt.
Palitan na ang ating points dito. It's just a matter of how Arellano is still trying to compose themselves to have the consistency and to take the momentum off of the Lady Warriors' hands.
5-point lead for UE. Let's see if they can make that 4. As Madriaga goes to Cepada.
She came out of nowhere from that attack. And even though that there were blockers in front of her, she still came in for that attack.
Medyo
with much
napako
power,
na kasi
yes.
yung paanang depensa nitong Arellano eh. Asa Dante.
This time sasagot si Villa Flores. Madriaga to Cepada once again.
And they are successful on that last kill. That's Heart Villa Flores.
And such smart placement coming from Heart Villa Flores to see that the defensive system actually of the UE Lady Warriors medyo pumasok na. That's why she opted to just cut the angle shorter and give it to zone 2.
Five-point lead na lang para dito sa UE. But 2 sets to none lamang ang Lady Red Warriors. Just one more set to secure this match.
The same error that Dongallo produced in the second set.
We would see ang high din kasi nung efficiency niya when it comes to attacking, pero yung errors niya rin andun eh. It's now 15 serving 19. Ball is still in play. Cepada. Sapadaw. But it's not gonna work. As the Lady Chiefs winning that point. 3 points na lang ang hinahabol ng Arellano. Make that 2.
Aggressiveness is what is cutting the lead of UE to Arellano, and now it's 2 points from 7 a while ago.
You know what I like about the Lady Chiefs? Very patient sila. They're just taking it 1 point at a time. At kahit tayo mismo nagulat na lang na 2 na lang ang hinahabol nila. But make that 3 right after that service error.
It's unfortunate because they were just starting the momentum that they have been looking for in this game.
Salamat muna tayo sa Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the SSL Preseason Championship. Papasok na nga itong si Villamor.
And we see how Arellano can actually activate the spikers in the front line because they have 3. And that's a really great advantage as a setter.
Look at that hit coming from Kai Cepada.
Medyo sumakit ang likod ni Cepada doon, but it was worth it for that explosive attack. Fearless with 2 blockers in front of her.
Ano ba ginagawa ni Cipada? Bibitirin niya yung sarili niya, tapos anong gagawin niya? Dadalhin niya rito sa line eh. So anong gagawin niya itong dalawa? Tataksan natin yung bola. Yung dalawa, ano nangyari? Wala reaction eh. Pag tayo nahulit tat, pakialaman niyo yung bola. Pag sila, huwag niyo pakialaman. Nagawa naman nung blocker yung part niya, oh. Gawin niyo yung part niyo sa likod.
Coach Obet reading the plays that UE is giving to them na medyo tina-target yung likod when it comes to their attacks, that it just hits the blocker's hands of Arellano, and most often than not, Arellano's back row defense is actually missing, and he's looking for that coverage coming from the attacks of UE.
Let's see if they'll be able to execute that. It's Madriaga. It's back to Cepada. Doon ang coverage. And they go here to the Guzman, delivering.
And that's what you like about Arellano, is that once Coach Obet says an instruction, it's very fast for them to actually pick it up and deliver. Just like in the first set where Coach Obet was instructing na, oh, kailangan nyo mag-block, kailangan nyo and right away they were able to deliver that. And just as we saw in the last sequence, they were able to do it as well.
Kumbaga, nagigising talaga sila kapag si Coach Obet na yung may specific instruction sa kanila. Pero syempre, wala naman si Coach sa loob. So Cassie Dongallo scoring another point here.
What a beautiful attack coming from Casey Dongallo.
Right now, they will only be needing 3 points to secure this win. 22-18 ang ating score. Madriaga, binigay dito sa gitna. Well read. Ganda nung anticipation nila.
Now the game is still not over. Arellano is still staying alive as they remain to be aggressive in blocking and trying to read the Lady Warriors.
Salamat muna tayo sa Converge Fiber X, the official internet provider of the SSL Preseason Championship.
Great first ball.
Madriaga to Cepada. They were unable to get that powerful hit coming from Kai Cepada.
And we know that Kai Cepada isn't the tallest of spikers, but once she elevates, it's like she elevates twice her height.
That cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
Beautiful serve.
Madriaga, back sets to Dongallo.
And although Padillon was actually there to block her, the angle of Casey Dongallo, her spike rather, was actually for the ball to move out once it's blocked.
Mukhang ma-achieve nila yung goal nila on this game na matapos in 3 straight sets. At mabibilis lang kasi matitest nga daw yung stamina nila based on the report given by Tati. As Madriaga. And that's Casey Casey Balingit ending the match. What a hit coming from Casey Balingit, who was actually silent in the first 2 sets. Pero siya nga ang tatapos ng larong ito. Ang final score nga natin, oh. That's 25 on the side of UE. And 19 para sa Arellano. Score natin 25-21, 25-18, 25-19. It's the UE Lady Red Warriors who got this win.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Give me 10, 15, 20, 20,000.
Happy na si Sir, oh.
So happy.
This Best Player of the Match is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mochos now. Richie, sino bang napili mo para sa ating MVP of the match?
Well, of course, I had to choose the one who orchestrated all of those beautiful attacks and actually also had a few attacks herself. We have Madriaga of the UE Lady Warriors as our player of the game for today's match.
And kasama niya na nga ngayon si Tati Austria.
Let's hear it for Kizzy Madriaga of the UE Lady Warriors. Now from 9th place in SSL last year, you now have a shot to be at the 5th or 6th in this tournament. So what do you think can be improved for the UE Lady Warriors?
So first of all po, I just want to congratulate all the girls because lahat po talaga gumana and did good. So yung i-improve pa po namin is yung communication syempre. We want na achieve yung tingin pa lang, alam na kung saan pupunta. Tapos also plays, a lot of plays, yung receive din po namin. And lahat naman po kailangan pa po namin i-improve because that's what the program taught us na hindi po pwede masasatisfy kami. So kailangan, kung na-reach na namin yung level na yon, we want more.
All right, now Kizzy, as a rookie captain, how proud are you of your team and of yourself in this game?
Of course, very proud kasi onting time pa lang po yung nabigay sa amin. Pero we really did good as a team, hindi lang po iisa. So, shoutout po sa lahat ng mga kasama ko. Hindi lang po dapat ako yung andito ngayon. Especially Ate Kai did really, really good. Awesome. And also yung mga passers ko, of course, hindi ko magagawa or hindi ko madidistribute yung mga set ko kung hindi nanggaling sa walang magandang pasa.
All right, now do you have any message to your family, your supporters, and your friends from the UE community?
Shoutout ko yung family ko sa Isabela, tapos yung yung health center ng Isabela, of course yung Kawayan City Isabela, tapos yung California girls, dorm girls, UE girls, si Ate Dea, si Ate Angge, si Ate Riza, si Shamel, si King, si Doc, si Miss Steph. Hi, Miss Steph! Tapos si Jelay, yung mga babies, sila Ate Casey, lahat po. Ay, isa po sa UE community, please always support us. Wag po kayong mawawalan ng pag-asa or wag kayong mag-stop na mag-support sa amin kasi we're gonna do our best and we will make you proud.
Thank you so much, Kizzy. Now, for your superb performance today, you have a special gift from Shakey's Philippines. Congratulations to our player of the match, Kizzy Madriaga, as well as congratulations to the UE Lady Warriors for your performance today.
Thank you so much, Tati. And that's it. Kizzy Madriaga, our MVP of the match, who scored 20 points, 18 excellent sets, and 2 attacks. Congratulations to you. And syempre, sa UE Lady Red Warriors. And syempre, tomorrow, Ateneo versus CSB, ang mananalo doon will go up against University of the East. Pero ngayon, balikan natin ang pangyayari during set number 1.
In the first set, they both struggled to actually gain their composure, but when they did, UE had a beautiful display of spikes and also their defense. You saw that their floor defense was there, and on the other side, you have Arellano, who actually dominated in blockings and had a few attacks that were memorable to the eyes of everybody here.
Kaya naman ang naging score natin for set 1, 25. And pagdating dito sa set number 2, makikita din natin na yung Arellano University, medyo na-challenge talaga sila, especially in terms of their first ball.
Well, actually, Arellano was the one who led in the first half of the second set, and it just came to a point where UE started to bounce back and gain their composure inside of the court, especially when we had Dongalio, who actually stepped up for them in that second set.
Yung naging score natin, 25-18. Pero pagdating dito sa set number 3, mas pinatunayan talaga ng Lady Warriors na gusto na nilang tapusin ang larong ito.
It was a beautiful display of volleyball in the third set, as of course we have Arellano, who was led by Adante to actually activate, of course, Villa Flores, and they were still looking for Tudlasan to step up on that attack, on the attacking of Arellano, but UE spikes Dongalio, Sepada, and a finish by, of course, Balinggit for that third set.
What a performance coming from the University of the East. Kaya naman final score natin 25-21, 25-18, 25-19, and it's the UE Lady Red Warriors who won this match. Pero balikan natin ang ating summary.
Well, for the final stats for today's match of UE and Arellano, we see that UE really dominated in providing the attacks and the plays that they have been looking for to dominate in today's match. And on the other hand, we have 5 blocks of Arellano and 6 for UE, 6 aces, service aces for UE, and only 2 for Arellano. But let's see how big of a difference we have on the opponent errors that both of our teams had in this match.
Pero Richie, tomorrow for our Sunday game day, meron pa tayong classification matches as early as 11 o'clock a.m. semifinals sa Ateneo versus College of St. Benilde. Para naman dito sa ating second game, it's the NU going up against the Adamson University. At para sa ating last game naman at 5 p.m., it's the FEU going up against UST. So kaabang-abang talaga ang mangyayari. Kaya para sa ating mga team bahay dyan, tomorrow, I hope you'll be able to visit ang ating Rizal Memorial Coliseum for our games. Thank you so much sa lahat ng ating volleyball fans, and see you guys all tomorrow.